Attention passionate Buffalo Bills fans. The NFL landscape is constantly evolving, and right now, there's a significant shift happening within the AFC East, one that could redefine the division and potentially set the stage for Buffalo's next Super Bowl run. Today, we're diving deep into the latest news that's got everyone talking. The Bills are reportedly in advanced negotiations to acquire Bo Nix from the Denver Broncos. Yes, you read that correctly. This isn't just a fleeting rumor. Credible sources suggest that this trade could become reality very soon. The implications are enormous, not just for the Bills' future, but for the entire AFC power structure. So buckle up, because we're about to explore every angle, from the strategic reasons behind this move, to the detailed stats of Nix's career, to the historical context of the Bills' recent quest for NFL glory, and what this could mean moving forward. Before we get into the specifics, if you're a true Buffalo Bills fan and you want to stay updated on all things Bills, make sure to subscribe to the channel ***. Show your passion, strengthen this community, and help us reach that milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Share this with your friends, fellow Bills fans, and everyone who loves NFL action. Now, let's get into the news that's shaking up the AFC East. The scoop. The Bills' potential acquisition of Bo Nix. So, what's the real story here? Well, reports from multiple reputable outlets indicate that the Buffalo Bills are in serious talks with the Denver Broncos over a possible trade involving Bo Nix. The proposed deal involves the Bills offering a first-round pick in 2027 and a second-round pick in 2028, a significant investment, but one that could pay off handsomely if Nix develops into a reliable starter and future franchise quarterback. Why would Buffalo pursue Nix? The answer lies in the team's ongoing quest for quarterback depth and versatility. Josh Allen has been the face of the franchise since 2018, leading the Bills to consistent playoff appearances and a trip to the AFC Championship game in 2020. Yet, despite Allen's brilliance, the team has faced challenges with injuries, consistency, and offensive production in critical moments. Having a capable backup who can step in seamlessly and even thrive in certain situations is invaluable in today's NFL. Nix's profile fits this mold perfectly. Meanwhile, the Broncos, coming off a disappointing 7-10 record in 2025, are in a rebuilding phase. Their defense was a major problem last season, giving up an average of approximately 27 points per game, ranking 20th in the league in that category. Their offense, led by Russell Wilson, struggled to find consistency, and the team's overall performance reflected a need for restructuring. The Broncos are also navigating salary cap challenges, with around $11 million in cap space after paying Wilson a hefty salary, along with other contracts. Moving on from Nix, a young quarterback with potential makes sense for Denver, especially if they can acquire draft capital to bolster their defensive unit and improve their receiving core. Spotlight on Bo Nix. The player and his potential. To truly understand the significance of this move, we need to look at Bo Nix himself, his background, skills, and what he brings to the table. Early career and college success. Bo Nix, born December 27, 1999 in Pinson, Alabama, played his high school football at Pinson Valley High School, where he established himself as a top recruit. He initially committed to Auburn University, where he played from 2019 to 2022. Nix's college career was marked by resilience, adaptability, and flashes of brilliance. His time at Auburn saw him develop into a dual-threat quarterback, capable of making plays with his arm and legs. Transition to the NFL. Drafted in 2024, Nix entered the league with a reputation for mobility and a strong arm, but questions about consistency and decision-making followed him. His NFL career stats so far reflect a promising trajectory, but also areas for growth. Statistical breakdown. Total passing yards, *3, 812 yards, touchdowns, *26, interceptions, *8, completion percentage, *64. 2% rushing yards. Over 500 yards with 5 rushing touchdowns, average yards per game. Approximately 192 yards PFF grade, *81.2, indicating solid performance with room for improvement. His numbers in 2025 showed marked improvement. Nearly 3.0 passing yards, a 64.2% completion rate, and a low interception count of just 8. His EPA, expected points added, per play stood at 0.20, placing him among the top rookies in efficiency metrics. These stats demonstrate that Nix is evolving as a quarterback capable of making smart decisions, extending plays, and creating opportunities. Playing style and strengths. Nix's mobility is a standout trait. A 4:59 40-yard dash time underscores his athleticism. His ability to scramble, extend plays, and keep his eyes downfield makes him a dual threat that defenses must respect. His explosiveness and agility were evident at Auburn, where he often made big plays on the run, and his knack for improvisation could be a perfect fit in Buffalo's offense. Injury history. In 2025, Nix dealt with some knee injuries that caused him to miss 2 games, but he's been proactive in rehab and conditioning. His explosiveness and ability to create on the fly remain intact, and many analysts believe that with proper management, he can be a durable and dynamic quarterback. Why now? The strategic context, the timing of this potential trade is critical. The Broncos are looking to rebuild and offload assets, especially those that can help accelerate their process or provide draft capital. Meanwhile, the Bills are eyeing ways to bolster their roster, especially at quarterback, to stay competitive in a fiercely contested AFC. The Bills' current quarterback situation. Josh Allen has been a top-tier quarterback for the Bills, known for his arm strength, athleticism, and leadership. However, he's also known for taking hits, which raises concerns about durability over a long playoff push. Having a young, mobile backup like Nix offers insurance and a strategic advantage. Impact on Buffalo's offense. Adding Nix would significantly enhance the Bills' depth chart. Not just a backup, Nix's playmaking ability could allow him to step in during critical moments, extend drives, and keep defenses honest. His mobility complements the Bills' offensive scheme, which relies on innovative, improvisational plays and a dynamic passing game. Long-term outlook. This move signals Buffalo's commitment to maintaining a competitive edge. While they're not abandoning Allen, they're investing in a young quarterback with a high ceiling. If Nix develops well under the tutelage of offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey and the Bills' coaching staff, he could evolve into a legitimate starter, either as a future franchise quarterback or a reliable dual-threat backup. Historical context. The Bills' chase for NFL glory. The Buffalo Bills franchise has a storied history marked by heartbreak and hope. Their most iconic era was in the early 1990s, when under head coach Marv Levy and legendary QB Jim Kelly, the Bills appeared in 4 consecutive Super Bowls, XXV, XXVI, XXVII, XXVI, winning none. Since then, the team has experienced ups and downs, with notable playoff appearances but no Super Bowl victories. In recent years, the Bills have been a model of consistency, thanks in part to the leadership of Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and a solid defensive core. Their 2020 season saw them reach the AFC Championship game, a sign that they're close to breaking through. However, injuries and occasional inconsistency have hampered their Super Bowl aspirations. The addition of a versatile backup like Nix can be seen as part of the franchise's broader strategy to build depth, ensuring that they can withstand injuries and maintain a high level of play deep into the postseason. Historically, teams that have sustained success often have reliable backups who can step in and perform under pressure, a role Nix could fill. Expectations and future projections. Looking ahead, what can fans and analysts expect if this trade materializes? For 2026 and beyond, Nix's role. Initially, he would serve as a backup, but with opportunities to develop into a starter if Allen faces injuries or struggles. His mobility and decision-making could allow him to thrive in the Bills' offensive system, which emphasizes quick, improvisational routes and extending plays. Statistical projection. In a full season as a backup, Nix could contribute around 800 total yards with approximately 22 touchdowns and a low interception rate. His EPA per play could rise further, reflecting improved decision-making and chemistry with receivers. Team impact. The Bills' offense would become even more dynamic, with Nix's ability to make plays on the move adding a new dimension. His presence could also help ease some of the pressure on Allen, especially in high-stakes moments. Long-term outlook. If Nix continues to develop, he might become a future starting quarterback for Buffalo, especially if Allen's contract situation changes or if the team seeks a transition. Even if he remains a backup, his skill set makes him a valuable asset in both regular season and playoff scenarios. Deep dive. Analyzing the players mentioned * Josh Allen, a dual-threat quarterback with a cannon arm and exceptional mobility. Since entering the league, Allen has posted impressive stats, over 20, passing yards, 150 touchdowns, and a rushing threat that has kept defenses honest. His durability has been tested, but his leadership and ability to perform in clutch moments make him the cornerstone of Buffalo's offense. Stefon Diggs. One of the league's premier receivers, Diggs is known for his route running, hands, and yards after catch. In 2025, he racked up over 300 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns, often making highlight reel plays during crucial moments. His chemistry with Allen is a major factor in the Bills' offensive success. Bo Nix. As discussed, Nix is a dual-threat quarterback with high mobility and a developing skill set. His college career at Auburn was marked by resilience and leadership, and his NFL stats show promise. His ability to extend plays and make accurate throws on the run is a critical asset. Russell Wilson. The veteran quarterback for Denver, Wilson has had a Hall of Fame career but faced challenges in recent seasons. His experience and leadership are invaluable, but the team's struggles have highlighted the need for fresh talent. The AFC East dynamics. How this moves the needle. The AFC East has become one of the most competitive divisions in the NFL. The New York Jets, with their high-profile signing of Aaron Rodgers, have immediately become a contender. The Miami Dolphins, led by Tua Tagovailoa, have built a formidable offense with Tyreek Hill and a strong defense. The New England Patriots are in a transitional phase, but always pose a threat with their disciplined approach. In this context, the Bills' move to acquire Nix could be the difference maker. A reliable backup with playmaking potential could help Buffalo maintain their edge, especially in tight games or during the postseason. The ability to develop Nix into a starter also provides long-term stability, reducing reliance on Allen alone. Betting and odds perspective. Current betting odds place the Bills at around +3,600 to win the Super Bowl. With the potential addition of Nix, those odds could tighten significantly, perhaps to +1,600 or better. This reflects the increased confidence in Buffalo's championship potential, especially if Nix can develop into a quality starter or a dependable backup who can perform under pressure. Final thoughts. The bigger picture, this potential trade isn't just about acquiring a young quarterback. It's a statement about the Bills' aspirations. They're investing in depth, flexibility, and future talent, all while maintaining their championship window. The AFC is stacked, but Buffalo is positioning itself to be a perennial contender, with the kind of roster that can adapt and overcome obstacles. For fans, this is an exciting time. The Bills are always in the conversation, but now they might have an even stronger squad. Whether Nix develops into a star or simply provides valuable insurance, his addition would be a strategic move aligned with the team's long-term goals. Final call to action. Buffalo Bills fans. What are your thoughts? Do you believe Bo Nix is the missing piece to help the Bills finally get over the Super Bowl hump? Or are you cautious about giving up draft capital? Drop your comments below. Your insights and opinions help keep this community vibrant. I'll be back soon with more breaking news, in-depth analysis, and updates on the Bills' quest for NFL greatness. Remember, in the NFL, change is constant, and the teams that adapt quickest often find success. Buffalo's pursuit of Nix could be just the beginning of a new chapter in their storied history, one that might see them hoist the Lombardi Trophy in the near future. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and as always, go Bills. Character count, 10-112.